I just want to say thank you guys for all the support that you guys been offering on the channel. It's been about 10 days since we've done our last live stream here on the channel. I just got done dropping another Modern Warfare 2 video about the FSS Hurricane. Had a really good gameplay on shipment with it. Dropped 81 kills. Definitely go check out that video. It's on the channel right now. But regardless of that, we're going to be predicting UFC 287, Israel Adesanya versus Alex Pereira. Alright, so this will be, I think, the fourth time they've met. They met 2 times in kickboxing, and Pereira beat Israel Adesanya in both of those. And then obviously for the title fight, when Izzy had the belt, Alex Pereira got it from him. So now this will be their 4th time meeting up against each other overall. But in the UFC, this is their 2nd meeting. So, yeah, we're going to start off with our first showcase fight here. Gilbert Burns versus Jorge Masvidal. This will be on the main card as well. So, without further ado, man, we're going to go ahead and get started off with our first showcase fight here. Hold on just 1 minute.
Right, coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between Gilbert Burns and Jorge Gamebred Masvidal.
Alright, so first fight on the prelims this is actually in the main event, which is actually crazy that Raul Rosas Jr. is making his main his main event pay-per-view debut. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, it's gonna be Raul Rosas Jr. Versus Rodriguez. I got Raul Rosas Jr. in this one. I kind of feel like, he's coming, into his own, you know what I'm saying? He has a 2-inch height advantage. He's a whole lot younger at 18 years old. He does give up a 3.5-inch reach advantage to Rodriguez, but I just feel like he's more dynamic. Yeah, Rodriguez is landing way more significant strikes per minute, but Raul Rosas Jr. has a higher strike percentage, signature strike percentage at 64%. So that's going to play big in his favor. He does get more takedowns, and he is better with his takedown accuracy. So I feel like he's going to look to bring this fight to the ground. He's going to look to use his wrestling. He's, dynamic in that way. He is 7-0 versus Rodriguez at 8-1, but I still have Raul Rosas Jr. taking this one. I'm gonna give it to him by submission. I feel like he's gonna win it. I feel like he's gonna win it by sub. I'm gonna go ahead and write that one down. Yeah, I feel like he's going to win it by submission just because I feel like his wrestling is more dynamic, and he's going to look to bring it to the ground. So, give me Raul Rosas Jr. by 2nd round submission, okay? Moving on to our next fight here in the main, the main event card here. We have Santiago Ponzinibbio versus Kevin Holland. Give me Kevin Holland in this one. No disrespect to, Ponzinibbio, but I feel like, since, Kevin Holland does have that 3-inch height advantage, and he does have a 7-inch reach advantage. Kevin Holland is one of the more taller welterweights, so, that's going to play heavy in his favor. Santiago Ponzinibbio does land more significant strikes per minute, but Kevin Holland does have that signature, that significant strike advantage as well in terms of accuracy. Neither one of them really do any takedowns. They're more strikers, more kickboxers than anything else. But I'm going to have to give the edge to, Kevin Holland in this one. Like I said, I feel like in terms of just the way he's built, he's going to look to keep the fight standing. He's going to look to throw strikes like he did against Stephen Thompson you know, like he's done against everyone else he's fought. And I just feel like he's not going to really look to go to the ground in this fight. We're going to see if Jorge and Gilbert Burns touch gloves. They may or may not, so we'll see what happens. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, these guys don't like each other. I forgot. These guys do not like each other, man. But, yeah, give me Kevin Holland by decision. I feel like he's going to go out there. He's going to get a, I'm going to say split decision. I'm going to say split decision. You know, I don't think it's going to be a majority decision. I don't think he's going to mollywop Ponzinibbio in any sort of the imagination. But I feel like he's going to go out there and he's going to give it all he's got. But that fight's going to drag on. So give me Kevin Holland by decision. All right, moving on to our next fight in the main event for UFC 287. We got Rob Font versus Adrian Yanez. These are fighters in the bantamweight division. Currently, Yanez is sitting at 180 favorites. You know, he's sitting in as the 180 favorite. You know, Adrian Yanez, he's 29, and Rob Font is 35, so he's in the twilight of his career now. You know, Font does have that 1-inch height advantage, and he has that 1.5-inch reach advantage, so that's gonna, you know, help him out a little bit. Now, their significant strikes, they land roughly about the same per minute. Their significant strikes landed per minute are about the same. Their strike accuracy, their significant strike accuracy is almost the same, but Rob Font leads in that category. Takedowns, Yanez doesn't really attempt any, so I feel like in order for Rob Font to win this fight, he's going to have to take it to the ground. I feel like that's the only way he's going to win here. He does have that advantage on the ground as I'm looking at their stats here. But I still feel that Adrian Yanez is going to win this fight. No disrespect to Rob Font. I just feel like, you know, Rob Font's age is catching up to him. He's going to feel that youth in there. You know, that's not to say that older fighters always lose against younger fighters. Just look at Cowboy Cerrone and God, what was his name? Hernandez, I think it was. Whenever Cowboy beat him, like he beat the mess out of that boy. So yeah, give me Adrian Yanez. Give me Adrian Yanez by majority decision. Yeah, give me Adrian Yanez by majority decision. I feel like he's going to go in there. He's going to put on a masterclass. And, yeah, I feel like he's going to win the fight here. Moving on to the co-main event for UFC 287. Gilbert Burns versus Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Shout out to Jorge Masvidal. He's got his own boxing promotion now, so that's really cool. Gilbert Burns sitting at 21-5 right now. Jorge Masvidal 35-16 in the UFC. He's had over 50 fights, which is that's incredible. That's incredible, man. Shout out to Jorge Masvidal. Gilbert Burns is sitting as the minus 500 favorite though, so he's putting on some good work there in terms of the odds. Jorge is. He does have a 1-inch height advantage. He is 2 years the senior. He has that 3-inch reach advantage as well, so I feel like he's going to try and, you know, keep the fight standing. He's not really going to look to take it to the ground because Gilbert Burns is pretty good on the ground. Like, he's, you know, really well-versed in the jiu-jitsu side of things, so I don't think Jorge Masvidal is going to want to go to the ground with him. I don't feel like Gilbert Burns is as elite of a boxer as Jorge is. I know that sounds kind of dumb considering the fact that, you know, Jorge Masvidal did get his head put into orbit by Kamaru Usman on that knockout. But I just feel like Gamebred, he's a fighter, man. He does not give up. He does not give up. Unless you knock him out, he does not give up, bro. Like, for real. Significant strikes landed per minute. Jorge leads in that category. Significant strike accuracy goes to Gilbert Burns. He's more patient. He's more calculated in that sense. He's not as erratic as Jorge Masvidal is. Takedown accuracy or takedown average, it's not even really that far of a discussion, really. He averages just over 2 takedowns, whereas Jorge only averages about 1.5 takedowns per strap. But this is where things kind of, get in favor for Jorge, is in the takedown accuracy. He's a whole lot more efficient. He's almost twice as efficient as Gilbert Burns is in that department. So this is going to come down to who can use their style better. Will Jorge will he look for those takedowns early on, or, will he look for them, later on in the fight as the 5-round, bout increases in sort of fatigue, or will Gilbert Burns try and put him out of there with his striking? It's going to be a striking affair between the two. I don't anticipate there to be much kickboxing. Maybe a little bit, but not to the degree of a Stephen Wonderboy Thompson or, any of the other premier kickboxers in that welterweight division. So, as for who I have winning this fight, I'm going to say Gilbert Burns. Now, that's no disrespect towards Jorge Masvidal. I like Jorge as a competitor, as a fighter. But I just feel like he doesn't have his heart in it anymore, man. I feel like he doesn't want to be a fighter. Ever since 2019 when he, knocked out, what was his name? What was his name? His face is in my head, but I can't really remember who he knocked out. The flying knee that he Ben Askren, there you go. It's been so long, man. It's been like almost 4 years now since that knockout took place. But so far though, it looks like Gilbert Burns is putting in some work on Jorge, man. Jorge's right eye is kind of cut up a little bit, showing some respect for one another. But like I said, I have Gilbert Burns winning this one. I just feel like he has a little bit more momentum. Yeah, both of them did lose their last fights. However, I feel like Gilbert Burns put on a better showing in his last fight against Khamzat Chimaev, who he actually gave Khamzat a really good working. So I feel like he has the momentum. He's just a tad bit younger than Jorge Masvidal is, but both of them are entering the twilights of their careers. But I feel like Gilbert Burns has a little bit more left to prove than Jorge does. So with that being said, give me Gilbert Burns by this is about to be kind of stupid to say. Give me Gilbert Burns by TKO. I feel like he's going to put the pressure on Jorge Masvidal, considering the fact that the two actually have engaged in a little bit of trash talk. And I just feel like he's going to wear Jorge Masvidal down, and he's going to put it on him. Just point blank, plain and simple, just like that. And it's not going to be very good. It's not going to be very good for Jorge Masvidal. And it looks like he's going for the finish here. Let's see what Gilbert Burns can do. Alright, he's going to get into back posture. He's going to flatten him out. Putting on a masterclass on the ground, man. I kind of anticipating it being like this a little bit. But uh-oh. Looks like he's going for the sub. Uh-oh. Is he going to get it? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, he's close to locking it in. Oh, yeah, it's over. It's over. I mean, I could see the fight going like that as well. Gilbert Burns is kind of the guy that will put it on you till you get tired. and, you know, he's going to make sure, you know, he's going to, you know, make sure to tire you out, and he's going to, you know, put you to sleep. So, shout out to Gilbert Burns for getting the win there. Alright, you guys, sorry I had to conduct the call there. But yeah, so I'm just taking Gilbert Burns by TKO. Maybe third round. I feel like he's gonna get him out of there third round, so we'll see what happens. Now, moving on to the main event of UFC 287. In the middleweight division, we have the champion, Alex Poatan Pereira versus Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya. This one is going to be a really interesting fight. These guys don't really have a lot of like for one another. They don't really respect one another. Well, let me not say that. They respect each other, but in terms of the back and forth, the I beat you in kickboxing 2 times, blah, 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 they don't really like each other because of their history. But I feel like they have respect for one another. So we'll see what happens here. Now, this fight is going to be very interesting because both of them are really, you know, both of them are really skilled in their divisions, right? Both of them have had some signature knockouts. You know, we look at Pereira, his front kick KO or his hooks, like his signature left hook is something that puts people out like cold. You know, Sean Strickland, just to name one of those guys. I mean, Alex Pereira's striking is just elite. It's on another level. Probably the best striker in the middleweight division. You know, that's not to disrespect Israel Adesanya, who we'll get to in a little bit. He's just so big, man. Alex Pereira is huge. He's not no small guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, the both of them are standing at 6'4", 185 for the both of them. I mean, literally, Israel Adesanya has the 1-inch reach advantage, but you cannot tell that difference between the two. You know what I'm saying? Just both of them are really big, but Alex Pereira just looks... Ah, man, and look, you see it right there. He holds 2 kickboxing wins over Israel Adesanya, so they have a lot of history between the two. Now, moving on to Adesanya, I mean, he's beat some greats in that middleweight division. You know, Kelvin Gastelum, Robert Whitaker, Jared Cannonier. You know, he's beat a lot of those good guys. Derek Brunson, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, it's going to be something special between these two. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be something special. You know, the one caveat for Israel Adesanya is his ability to switch his stance between orthodox and southpaw. It kind of makes him more lethal in that sense because you don't really know what he's going to hit you with. Plus, he's a phenomenal kickboxer. You know, Alex Pereira does land more significant strikes per minute than Israel Adesanya does. He does have a better significant strike accuracy as well. Neither one of the two really attempt takedowns, but whenever Pereira shoots for that takedown, he's going to get it 100% of the time because he's very accurate in those takedowns as well. When it comes to this fight right here, it's very similar to one of the cards that I've already went through on this pay-per-view, is that it's going to come down to whoever can use their style better. Will Israel Adesanya use his kickboxing more? Will Alex Pereira attempt to take down Israel Adesanya more? Because guess what? Whenever he goes for a takedown, he's going to land it. Right? He is going to land those takedowns, and he's going to get them 100% of the time. So it all comes down to who can take each other down, who will, you know, do their style better. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, as far as who I have winning this fight, the odds are in favor of Israel Adesanya, and I will have to agree with those odds. I feel like Israel Adesanya will make the necessary adjustments to their last fight. Yeah. Alex Pereira, I don't know why you would try that, man. You know that's not going to happen. You know Israel Adesanya does not like you, my guy. He does not like you, okay? I don't know why you tried that. But, just in terms of the adjustments, I don't think Israel Adesanya had to make many adjustments. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he could have used his kickboxing more in that last fight. He was letting Pereira get him up against the cage, which is where he got TKO'd. And Pereira was just unloading on him. You know what I'm saying? This fight is going to, like I said, it's going to come down to whoever can use their styles better. You know what I'm saying? Who will, you know, land more significant strikes? Who will, you know, take their legs from the other guy? You know what I'm saying? Who will just be more dynamic? And I feel like Israel Adesanya, you know, whose only 2 losses have come, well, one loss was from Jan Blachowicz when he moved up to 205 to try and get that belt. And then Alex Pereira, who beat him in their last outing. He does not lose much. You know what I'm saying? Israel Adesanya does not lose much. But Alex Pereira is going to give him some hell, man. And I feel like if Israel Adesanya loses this fight, it's not going to look good for his legacy. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to Israel Adesanya. You know what I'm saying? He's been a phenomenal champion. He's going to go down as one of the best middleweights in UFC history. But he just does not have an answer for Alex Pereira as he lands a really big hook there, or an overhand, my fault. So he's got to be more aggressive. Israel Adesanya's got to be more aggressive, but he's got to be very cautious of that left hook by Alex Pereira. He's got to use his kickboxing more. As you can see right here, he's staying back. He's using that kickboxing to his advantage, and he's showing that he is a phenomenal kickboxer. You know what I'm saying? Already in this first round, he's showing that his kickboxing is very lethal. He's not allowing Alex Pereira to get any of those takedowns to go down. So, and this is where Pereira can be very dangerous. If Pereira can get Israel Adesanya to that cage, you know, to that to the octagon, to the, you know, to the fence, it's not going to look very good for Adesanya, man. You know, when you have as much power as Pereira does, you cannot afford to get hit by him many times. And, oh, beautiful left hook by Adesanya there, or beautiful left overhand. Going to go into the spinning back fist there. But, yeah, I just have Adesanya winning this one. I feel like he's gonna win it by TKO as well. I feel like he's gonna put the pressure on Pereira, and he's gonna go out there and he's gonna look to finish him, because Izzy knows that he cannot drag this fight on any longer than it needs to drag on. And I feel like he's gonna try and go out there for the finish. One of those beautiful head kicks is going to connect. Pereira's going to drop. And he's going to go in there for the ground and pound. And he's going to win the fight. What's up? We got 2 people watching the video. What's up? Appreciate everybody stopping by. But yeah, we've basically broken down every fight. Kevin Holland is going to go out there and win by decision. I got Raul Rosas Jr. winning by submission. Probably a rear naked choke for the submission that he's going to attempt. I got Adrian Yanez by majority decision. I got Gilbert Burns by TKO in the 3rd round. And then I also have Israel Adesanya by TKO 4th round. I feel like it's going to take him longer to get Pereira out of there. But we'll see what happens. More crazier things have happened. But y'all let me know what y'all think down there in the comment section below. Who do y'all think is going to win between Adesanya and Israel? Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. But between Alex Pereira and Israel Adesanya. Beautiful takedown stuff by Israel Adesanya there. Both of them are using their kickboxing right now. And I feel like, you know, it might be some of the same. You know what I'm saying? But just going to continue commentating the fight here. You know, the breakdown is kind of done. I don't really feel like there's anything I have left to say about the two guys that we have here in front of me. So, but yeah, man, just both of them using their kickboxing early on in this fight. I feel like Israel Adesanya won that first round. He got him, you know, with more damage. Now, here's the thing. Israel Adesanya stunned. We'll see what happens here. But it's going to come down to who can hurt who the most. You see what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens. Like I said, weirder things have happened. And, you know, I don't know what's going to happen. Beautiful leg kicks there by Israel Adesanya. Pereira's going to send him down. Really, these two guys are just going to look to, you know, stand back. Neither one is going to look to really get up and close and personal unless a TKO is about to happen or a knockout's about to happen. Don't really anticipate neither one of them getting in the clinch with one another. Maybe a couple of times throughout the fight, but other than that, it's not going to be a clinch-heavy affair, considering the fact that neither one of the two really wrestle. But so far, I have Izzy up in this fight. He's won 2 rounds. So we'll see what happens. Beautiful striking there by Israel Adesanya. And literally, when you just seen Pereira go back to his corner, I mean, it said that he should take Israel Adesanya down more. He attempted to take down in round number 2, but he couldn't get it. So we'll see what happens here. Pereira's landed 22 significant strikes. Couldn't really see how many Izzy has landed. I wonder if I can stop the fight and see. Let me see if I can. So at this point, so Pereira has 10, 21, 25 compared to Izzy's 33. So he's actually up on Pereira in terms of significant strikes. So that's gonna bode well for him if it does go to the judges' scorecards. But so far, neither one has been close to finished. Both have been rocked in this fight, so we'll see what happens. Beautiful body shots by Israel Adesanya. That's another thing he can do to put some distance between him and Pereira. Work the body. Work those legs as he's doing right now. You know, doing those oblique kicks. I don't know why more people don't do oblique kicks. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it works for John Jones, but not everybody's John Jones, so I get it. Beautiful leg kicks by Izzy there. Beautiful left roundhouse kick there from Israel Adesanya. Let's see if he can close it out. I don't know why he's sitting there doing that, bro. You got to go in there for the kill shot. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's putting the work on him now. Like, he is being aggressive. That's what I want Izzy to do. You know what I'm saying? He's got to be aggressive. He's got to keep Pereira at a distance, though. You know what I'm saying? He cannot really get close to Pereira because Pereira is absolutely powerful and he's absolutely dangerous. You know what I'm saying? So he's got to land those kicks. He's got to stay at a distance. And he's got to, you know, outstrike him. Both regular strikes and significant strikes. He's going to get him leaning. He's going to get him wobbling. Let's go. Come on, Izzy. You got to finish this guy, man. Oh, beautiful. Oh, beautiful combination there. Let's see what Izzy can do here. Come on. There you go. There you go. As you can see, I'm hoping that Izzy can get his belt back because I actually like Israel Adesanya, man. Uh-oh. Nope, you cannot allow this to happen, Izzy. You got to get up. You got to get up, man. But the beautiful thing is that the round's about to come to an end, so Pereira's not going to really be able to do anything on the ground. So far, 3 rounds to none for Izzy, so it's looking like the belt's going back onto him, barring any major setback by Adesanya. He's just got to go in there for a finish, man. But Pereira Izzy cannot get complacent. One wrong move and it's nighty-night for Adesanya. You know what I'm saying? Really, any fight can go that way. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens here in this 4th round. Or is this round number 5? I think this is round number 4. So yeah, total strikes landed. Izzy's, you know, getting the work in on him. Okay, so this is round 4. So I have 3 rounds to 1 or 3 rounds to none for Izzy here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on, one more head kick. One more head kick is going to get him out of there, bro. Oh, beautiful left hook or right hook, sorry. I mean, he's putting on a striking masterclass, man. Spinning back fist doesn't quite connect for Israel Adesanya. I mean, he's just gotta do exactly what he's doing here. You know what I'm saying? Using his kickboxing, using his pretty good striking. Using that reach advantage is another big thing for Israel Adesanya. Good takedown defense there. Oh, he's gonna get the takedown. Okay. So now we'll see what happens. We'll see if Pereira can control him for the majority of this round. If he can. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Izzy, you got to get up, bro. You got to get up. You got to do something, man. Uh-oh. Going for an armbar here. Not going to be able to get it, though. I feel like Israel Adesanya hasn't really met anybody in his career that gives him problems on the ground. Maybe Kelvin Gastelum could have, but Gastelum wasn't as big. I mean, he's, you know, obviously a pretty big guy. I mean, he's kind of shorter in that welterweight division, but what he, you know, lacks in height, he kind of makes up for in power. And his wrestling ability is pretty good. But so far, all it has been in this 4th round was, you know, Pereira landing that takedown. So now we'll see what happens. All right, Izzy's going to get back up. Beautiful uppercut. Going to switch his stance. Oh, head kick doesn't connect there for Izzy. Left cut under Izzy's eye, or that left eye is cut. So now we'll see what happens in this 5th and final round. I mean, the fight could very well go like this, you know what I'm saying? It did go 5 rounds last time. Beautiful left hook lands there for Izzy. Oh, come on, you gotta go in there, bro. A beautiful spinning kick there landed for Izzy. Gonna put him down once again. Come on, man. Just get him out of there. One more of those head kicks, bro, and it's nighty-night. I mean, Israel Adesanya putting on a masterclass. Oh, my God. A jab right down the middle lands for Israel Adesanya. And new, baby. For Israel Adesanya, winning by knockout. I hope you guys enjoyed the showcase here. If y'all did, drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, turn on them post notifications so that way you don't miss a video when I upload. kind of spoiled you guys. I dropped a video, you know, about that shipment gameplay. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. And I'm spoiling you guys with this prediction of UFC 287. Y'all already know what to do, man. But other than that, y'all stay motivated, stay dedicated, always have that Mamba mentality. And I'll check you guys out in the next one. Peace out.